is post-ab site. I'm so happy. Put this over here. I'm so happy because I don't have to worry about taking an exam right now. At least not for the rest of the month. I'm just gonna take the month off, relax. Not the whole month off, but you know, the month off from studying. I'll still be working full-time, 80 hours a week or double full-time. Anyway, I'm going to meet my friend Rachel for lunch. I'm so excited. I hung out with my daughter all afternoon yesterday. And it's my fiance's birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna hang out with him and his family, and it's gonna be awesome. Amazing.
I thought I didn't want dessert.
I know. Gorda.
Estoy durmiendo conmigo. Oh!
Cheers. All right, you guys, we had a beautiful weekend. It went by in 0.2 seconds. I'm so sad. Took my exam last week, and then this week is going to be a little busy because my third year is out on vacation, which I'm so happy for her. Good for her. This week it's just myself and my two interns. One's an anesthesia intern and one's a surgery intern, and it is like 5:40 this morning. I'm driving over to the hospital. I'm going to meet them around 6:10, 6:15 to start rounding on all of our patients. I'm gonna go get a coffee right now. Not on call tonight, however, it's the colorectal residence, so I will have to stay late until whatever everything is done or everything is kind of wrapped up. And then I'll be on call tomorrow, and then I'll be on call Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm taking you guys with me. Okay, so today we have 4 cases. Ooh, this quality is terrible. Let's try this. Today we have 4 cases. The first one is an excision of a pubic cyst. Interesting. The second one is excision of axillary hidradenitis. The third one is an abdominal wall reconstruction. I love ab wall reconstructions. Fourth one is going to be a repair of an umbilical hernia on the robot. I probably sound like I'm getting sick because I think I might be, but I feel okay and I'm not dying. Honestly, you really got to be dying to take off time in surgical residency. I don't want to hear anything about you should just take the time off. No, there's not allotted time to be casually sick. I didn't make the rules. I don't like these rules, but this is just how it is. Could make it sound better, but I'm not going to because I truly want to show you guys the reality of being a surgical resident. Do I think that my career is worth it? Yes, just to be clear. But I also want to be completely transparent and honest because I don't want to sugarcoat things and lead people to believe that surgical residency is easy. It is not easy. It is just something that you do if you truly have a passion for it and you feel that the sacrifices are going to be worth it in the end. The package is secured. We may now go to work. And another disclaimer, things are getting better in surgical residency. At least what I've seen in the past few years, we get, these wellness half days, we get a yearly retreat, which is a new thing. There are efforts being made toward just having a better work-life balance and just treating us like normal human beings and maybe just compensating our time. I don't know if that one's getting any better because we still don't get paid very well at all. But things are going in the right direction from what I have seen, and honestly, I'm happy for it. Are arriving to the hospital. We just finished up the first surgery. It was an excision of a cyst. Case went well. It was pretty straightforward, and now I'm going to see a consult for a possible perforation. Forgot my badge. I'm gonna need to get somebody to let me in. Look at this. And a lemon ginger honey shot. It's gonna cure my illness. Just finished the second surgery. We excise hidradenitis from the axilla. Now I'm going to get lunch. Look at my little coffee. It's so cute. Might not be enough. It's cute though. It's got oat milk. finished up the last surgery. It was an umbilical hernia repair. I did it on the robot. All of our surgeries went really well today. Our last patient's gonna be going home, hopefully. I would say I pretty much did 90%, if not more, of all of the surgeries today. And now I'm going to the gym to get a good little workout in. I'm still feeling tired and sick, but I'm hoping that I can just like sweat out the sickness. It is 6:44 and we are going home. Can someone tell me why it's 48 degrees in Hollywood, Florida this morning? It's 48 degrees. How does this even happen? It's South Florida. Happy Tuesday. Oh God, we're driving to work. We've got 4 or 5 cases today. It's gonna be amazing. Most of them are on the robot. I love robotic cases. I'm also on call today, so that means I'm gonna be on call cross covering. So I'll be covering the colorectal surgery service and the general surgery service. We used to take Q2 call. Well, we've always taken Q2 call, but recently we came up with this cross coverage idea to kind of try to mitigate the amount of call that we take, because Q2 call is basically every other night call. Every other night, you cannot do anything, you cannot make any plan, you just have to be on call. Not that this is that different, because honestly we're there, like I'm there late a lot of days anyway, but it's Q4 call because it's split among 4 residents or 4 senior residents that are on colorectal and general surgery. So it feels a little bit better, although I will say the days that you are on call, it's a lot busier. You get a lot more phone calls and you usually end up just not sleeping at night. And the way that home call works is you still kind of have to come in the next day. Like you can get a phone call every hour and essentially be awake the whole night and you're still supposed to come in. Okay, seriously speaking, on becoming a surgeon, this is just my personal opinion, but I don't think the hardest part is actually learning to do surgery. I think the hardest part of becoming a surgeon is actually learning when not to operate. Because as flawed human beings that we are, we always want to do something. We want to find a solution. We want to find an answer. We want surgery to be that answer as surgeons. And that's not always the right thing to do. So I think one of the most difficult things in becoming a surgeon is learning when surgery is not necessarily going to help the patient. And as we train, we meet a little bit of everything. We meet the surgeons that always want to operate, they always want surgery to be the answer. You meet the ones that are more on the side of not doing surgery. But the surgeons that I admire most are the ones that are able to distinguish between who is going to benefit from an operation and who is just not going to benefit from an operation, and able to present that to the patient and present them with the facts. And I think those are the best surgeons. In line for coffee because it's Tuesday, but it feels like I've already worked a week and a half. Say hi. Lady hat. It is almost 5 p.m. I'm leaving the hospital. We did 4 surgeries, or I did 4 surgeries today. I did 3 gallbladders. One was quite a difficult gallbladder, so that patient's getting admitted to the hospital. And then we did a right inguinal hernia. All of the surgeries we did today, we did on the robot. If you guys haven't seen a robot, there's usually someone standing at the table bedside with the patient. We put in trocars as if similar to laparoscopic surgery. So we make small little cuts, we put in trocars, we put in long instruments, we blow up the abdomen with a special gas, and then we connect the actual robot arm. So there's this huge robotic looking thing with arms, and that goes over the bed of the patient, and then we connect that. And I, myself, or whoever is doing the surgery sits in the console, which is separate. It has these eye holes where you just basically put your head down into it, and then you see inside the patient what the camera sees. And you put your hands in these little, they look like claw-like things, like your fingers go in them like this, and that's how you control the robot. I am on call today. We do, however, have an in-house intern tonight. So there is an intern that comes in at 6 p.m. and then leaves at 6 a.m. That intern kind of cross-covers all the services in the hospital at night, but calls the senior if there's any question about anything, or if just there's a new patient. That intern will see the patient and then give me a call, let me know what they saw, and then I'll decide whether I need to come in and see the patient also, or whether it's something that can wait till the morning. Just finished at the gym. Just got my first consult tonight. The intern is currently seeing it. I already reviewed the chart. It is for acute cholecystitis, which is an acute inflammation of the gallbladder. You're going to book the patient for surgery tomorrow, so they'll be prepped. They will not eat or drink anything starting at midnight. And tomorrow we will do a laparoscopic cholecystectomy, so we will take out the gallbladder through very small incisions. Every time that I get a consult, there's a couple things that I do. First, the intern obviously sees the consult. If it's something emergent, they call me right away. If it's not, they go and see the patient first, and then they give me a call, let me know what they gathered from the patient. I'll open the chart. Typically, I'll look at the vital signs, I'll look at the labs, I'll look at the imaging, I'll look at any medical history, I'll review everything, and then decide whether or not I need to come in and see the patient after talking with the intern. We have arrived. I'm about to make some dinner. Daughter will be home soon. The nanny picks her up from daycare and then brings her over to the house. And so I'll hang out with her for a little bit. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna watch some Netflix. I'm gonna watch some Netflix and chill until I get called again, inevitably, because I'm on call today. It's like 9 p.m. and we've gotten 2 more consults. One is for a bowel obstruction and the other is for another gallbladder with stones that's causing symptoms. And no, I have not taken down my tree. It's freezing. Why is it so cold? It's South Florida. This is not it. I'm gonna heat the steering wheel, heat the seats, heat it all. Turn this up. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday morning. I was on call last night. I think I got a total of 4 consults. I didn't actually have to go to the hospital for any of them. Our intern that's in-house saw them and then called me. We talked about them, came up with plans, and then other than that, I did get a couple of other messages because we were also on office calls. So if somebody calls the office and has a question, then we have to call them back. One of our patients that we have scheduled actually for a huge operation today was not feeling well, so that case is canceled. That patient is going to the ED and we will evaluate them when they get there. Overall, I would say not a bad night. I was going to be doing the big case today. It was going to be a huge abdominal wall reconstruction, which I love those cases. Since that case got canceled, I will be going with the other surgeon and we're going to be doing 4 cases, 3 laparoscopic sleeve gastrectomies, which is when you basically turn the stomach into a little tube. It's a weight loss procedure. The patients tend to lose about 50 to 60% of their excess weight. This doesn't mean they lose 50 to 60% of their weight. It means that when you calculate their ideal body weight, whatever they are above that, they'll lose 50 to 60% of that. And then the last case is going to be a laparoscopic cholecystectomy, which basically just means we're going to take out a patient's gallbladder. Are you enjoying your surgery rotation?
I absolutely love it.
Lies.
Anesthesiologist.
Lies.
Love it.
Say hi. Maxine.
It's tater tot day.
I'm documenting team breakfast. Just finished our second case of the day. It took a little bit longer than we expected because we found out while we were operating that the patient had another surgery that we did not know about. We saw 3 consults in the ED. Now I'm headed back to the operating room because they're ready with our 3rd patient. Just finished our 3rd surgery, which was another sleeve gastrectomy. This patient also had a hiatal hernia, so we repaired it while we were there also. So I didn't know how to include this part because I don't like talking about sad things, but I did want this to be a realistic, just showing you guys exactly what goes on in a resident's life. And I've gone to check on one of our patients several times. This patient had a major operation and is not doing well, and the family has decided to pursue hospice care. So the patient was in the ICU, but I mean, it's currently in the ICU, but now under hospice care. So being made comfortable, and I've been checking in periodically just to kind of see if the family needs anything. There have been multiple family members, multiple friends, everybody just coming to visit. So yeah, we've got one more surgery left. It is 6:30 p.m. I just left the hospital. I did 4 surgeries today. I'm not gonna lie, today kind of drained me emotionally. I am meeting up with the interns who are going to just get a couple appetizers and a drink tonight. So I'm gonna go meet them because they invited us, and then I'm gonna go home. Thankfully, I'm not on call today because I just need to, relax a little bit, I think. Say hi.
Hey guys.
Say hi. Taking care of the interns' babies.
Not you. Get ready for. Oh my God! Yes. Oh yeah. Reach for it.
Our interns hang out all the time, and were nice enough to invite all of us to their dinner tonight. They got together in an Italian restaurant, so I went and met them, had a glass of wine, had some baby time, and it was great. It is 9:30. I'm on my way home. Buenos dias. It is Thursday morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. today. Today we start education. We have like a protected morning essentially for education, M&M, journal club, etc. Look at the sky. It starts exactly at 7 a.m. Actually, if you're not there on time, you get counted absent, I think, if you're past a certain amount of time, and then you get an email, so you have to be there on time. But anyway, this morning we have M&M at 7 a.m. and then I think we have journal club or something else following at 8 a.m. and then we have our SCORE lectures, which are our lectures to prepare us for that big exam that I took a couple weeks ago. Actually, that was a week ago. And from there, we go back to work to finish up whatever is going on in our services. It is 51 degrees. We are going through some times. I don't know what's going on. But this is not normal, I just want to say. This is my 5th year in South Florida, and I do not remember a winter ever being this cold. It's usually like 70 degrees. Like maybe it'll be a little more cool, a little less humid, but not quite like this. We are all ready. We got our white coat. We got our pink water bottle. I didn't have time to get a coffee because I'm late as shit. I'm usually very punctual, but we've been on the struggle bus this week because I just think I'm getting sick and I really want to stay glued to my bed. Just saw a consult for a gallbladder in the ED. Ran the list with my intern. Going to the OR. Just finished a big hernia. Now we're going to take out a gallbladder. Finished the gallbladder surgery, and then I talked to the family, let them know that everything went fine. Family was super nice. And now I'm heading to the ED to see a consult for appendicitis. It is 6:30. It's dark already. I saw a consult for acute appendicitis in the ED. Talked to them about surgery. The overnight intern is actually going to do that case. So I am heading home now, and I'm not on call tonight. Yay. I am on call tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm gonna go rest because it's gonna be a long weekend. Morning, it is Friday. It's like 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. It's like 5:30. I'm driving over to the hospital. Despite me not being on call yesterday, I got at least 3 or 4 phone calls because people didn't know who was actually on call. So they were calling me to find out, and then I had to answer and kind of redirect them. Wish me luck. I'll be making another video showing you guys what happens over this weekend. Thank you for coming back and thank you for being here.